Guys, these habits, these past views of ourselves, these cycles, they are going out with a fight. But best believe that means they're going out, okay? This phenomena that you've been experiencing where you thought all of these things, these habits, this past version of yourself was dead. You thought it was dead. You thought they were gone. You thought you'd grown. You thought you'd healed past these things. Yes, you are right. You have. However, those things were not dead. Those things were not dead. But guess what, BBG? Guess what, baby girl? Baby girl. Those things are going to die now. They're actively dying. And that's why they went out kicking and screaming, okay? Because when things, especially these habits and all this, the cycles, when they can sense that they really are about to die, it's like something inside of you tries to hold on. It's like that past version of yourself tries to take one last breath. And something that I can use to make you kind of understand this a little better too is that when you're in a relationship, I'm sure a lot of us have experienced relationships like this, or heard of it, or had other friends that have experienced this. But you can be in a relationship with someone and have somebody that for years and years and years is not fighting to be with you, that clearly isn't listening to anything you're asking of them when it comes to improvement or putting in effort or all these things, where you think that relationship is dead, right? You think that their feelings for you are dead. But then you get to the actual breakup. You get to the point of saying, hi, I'm here and I'm ready to release this. I'm ready to release you. It's no longer something I'm fighting anymore. I've just decided to elevate above and I'm ready to release. Once you get to that point, that's when people can start kicking and screaming and wanting to fight and wanting to be there, and they're fighting to keep what you guys had, your energy, alive. Habits and these bad cycles, they show up that way. And I love that, in a breakup, it's that very physical manifestation of this concept. But this concept exists not only in breakups, but again, in your everyday life. When you're breaking up with yourself. Ooh. When you're breaking up with a past version of yourself. Oh, I really like that. I really like that. You may have been attached to that old version of yourself. And it doesn't have to have been a good style of attachment, in those relationships that are bad, that are toxic, you can still have this addiction to that person. You can have an addiction to the suffering that it causes. It's a cycle. And when you want to break up with the person, they're not ready. Nobody, there's a lot of emotionally mature people out there, but it is very, very tough to be broken up with, right? Even if it's not right, there's something in you that wants to fight. And just in the same way, your past self will fight. Even if they know they're not good for you, even if it doesn't align with you anymore, it's going to fight to stay alive. So I'm here to tell you that if you've been working on something for a long time, at healing something, at exposing certain habits that you had or shadows that you've dealt with throughout your life that you're, ready to release, that you don't want to have anymore, that you don't want to be part of your life, and You've done a lot of work to be better. And suddenly, you're seeing all these old habits that you thought you were healed from pop back out of nowhere. I'm here to tell you that that means that you've you have become the person that you have desired to become for so long. You have become that person. When these habits come back, kicking, screaming, fighting, it is a great signifier that they are dead. They're dying actively. This is their last breath. Because when we first start out on these journeys, right, it's like little by little we're trying to become this higher version of ourselves. Little by little we take pieces from them and we bring them, those qualities and habits onto ourselves. And it's still that becoming, right? Like it's still that actively taking steps to get to where you want to be, you know? But then there has to be a point where you cross over that line where you have become that person. And then when you have become that person, it's like it flipped, where now you're taking away the things that made you that past version of yourself slowly, so that you can fully just be that person that you wanted to be for so long. So right now, remember that you're in the moment of going from becoming something to learning how to be something, and how to let go of everything that's no longer you, that no longer aligns with who you are. And that is such a beautiful thing, because it is the shedding, right? It's like your new skin has been created. It's perfect. And now all you need to do is get rid of all the old skin that's still left behind. But you've done it. You've become the person that's going to achieve all the great things. You've always been that person, of course, just separated by time. But I just want you to know it can feel really tough right now, learning how to be who you are now, because you are that version of yourself. But don't you feel it? It's no longer this distant dream anymore. It's here, and it's real, and it's in your reality. And now you just have to align and match that frequency. Just tune it up, right? I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited for each and every one of you that has found this video, because if you have found this video, then that means we're in the same collective and that there's a reason for this video being sent to you. And if you're struggling to get through this part, just remember that the struggle now is not the same as the struggle was before. You're here. You've like reached your destination. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like when you get to Las Vegas, if you guys have ever road trip to Las Vegas, it's like when you get there and you can see the city and you're like in Las Vegas, but like you still have like 30 minutes to actually like align and be at your hotel. Like that's where you're at right now. You're actually there. You can actually see it. And it is time to be. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'll post an update soon. But I just wanted to come share that with you because it's really exciting for me, and I know it's really exciting for you too. But have a great rest of your day.